Joining me now from Capitol Hill is Nancy Cortez. So Nancy, it doesn't seem that there were as many emails as Comey stated. What's being done to try and correct the record?
Well, we've heard from sources close to the investigation that was in fact an overstatement by the FBI director. Not only the notion that Huma Abedin had forwarded hundreds or thousands of emails to her husband to print out, but also this notion that somehow the emails that she forwarded to her husband were all classified. What the sources close to the investigation are telling CBS News and other news organizations is that actually it was not a regular practice for Huma Abedin to forward these emails to her husband. It happened sporadically, and that this large volume of her emails and Hillary Clinton's emails that ended up on Anthony Weiner's laptop may instead have been the result of a BlackBerry that was automatically backing up on the computer. The FBI has not come out yet and formally retracted his statements or made some kind of public correction. It seems that they're trying to figure out what the best way might be for them to do that. It's possible that they'll simply let him clean up his statements himself when he goes back before the Senate to testify on Thursday.
And there were, in fact, emails that were classified. What can you tell us about those emails, Nancy?
Well, there were no emails that were sent by Huma Abedin to her husband, or just emails that showed up on that computer that were classified at the time. They weren't marked classified. They didn't come from a classified system. But as is very common practice within the intelligence community, going back after the fact, intelligence agencies often deem that information that wasn't at its outset considered classified may now have some sensitive pieces of information in them that is retroactively considered classified. So there were a small number of emails that were retroactively deemed to contain classified information, but it wasn't as if Huma Abedin was taking material from a classified system and sending it to her husband's unsecured laptop. That is not what anyone is alleging.
It's a complicated story. Nancy Cortez sorting it out for us on Capitol Hill. Thank you, Nancy.
You're welcome.